Alright, round one. Good luck to my opponent, and would I like to play first? No? Beautiful! Maybe we would have wanted to go first with this. No, it doesn't matter. I will not mulligan. Okay, all we need to draw now is Jace, and we might be great. Do we want to play second planes? Make them think the cat's coming out. Yeah, that's not my one. One I passed was... oh, he's got it. One I passed was foil. Alright, well, considering... pacifism... So, turn 3 Squire, turn 4 Fat Bottom. Okay, that's cute. Tiny. Ah, Harbour Serpent, beautiful. Actually, seeing I did that, I want to drop my islands first, don't I? Right, doesn't matter. This way, it looks like I've got unsummon for it. Although it does tell him to attack, because if he trades his Merfolk for my Avon Squire, he's getting much value. So I don't know, do I drop the Avon Squire next turn and bash for 3 in the air, or do I drop the Pillar Field and just bash for 2 and stop any ground assault? I think the Pillar Field Ox. Divination. Well, I'm only taking 1. I could bash Divination, see what we get. Yeah, I like divining here, because we want to draw Jace and extra lanes. It just makes sense. Or I can drop Ox this turn and then Squire and Damnation. I mean Divination after that. That sounds better. Because that way I'm just using all my mana every turn, getting good card action. And then very soon Harbour Serpent comes out. The board's kind of locked up and 5/5s. Although we might have pacifisms, we only saw 1. And you might have that encrust. And we might have a Sarah Angel. She's good. That's probably the second one I passed. Which might have been an indicator to them that it was open, but you know, when you get good cards of every colour, that's just kind of what happens. Alright, so if I drop the second Squire, then the Pillarfield Ox can attack as a 4/6, which he'll bum block with the Merfolk, or he'll just take 4 damage. That sounds good. Then he can Divination after combat, see what else we get. Yeah, I like that. So have at you. A 4/6 Pillarfield Ox. Whoever thought the Ox beatdown would happen? I really didn't. May starving fleas birth 1,000 generations on your stubborn hide, cow. Yep, bum block. Okay, and then second main. We could alternately cast the Ring of Thune and put it on the Pillarfield Ox, or one of the Squires, so they can start growing as big. I mean, right now he's got 3 cards left. This can attack and block. This will obviously try to do what it can. This guy's already big enough to deal with, so next time we can drop the Harbour Serpent. We still have Divination to draw into whatever. I think that's better actually, because it gives him a very realistic threat on the board right now he has to learn to deal with. Because this guy will grow big enough to deal with it. This guy already is just by attacking, so he has to deal with these two, which ties up all of his resources. So by the time we get to Jace, he's got no defense whatsoever. No defense. Although we did miss a land drop, I guess, but I'm okay with this being what we get instead. Yeah, there's Stuffy Doll. Which is, you know, well, it stops him attacking, but I'm glad that we put this over here now. But he still has Mr. Vigilance, doesn't he? There are 5 islands in play, so Harbour Serpent will get straight past Stuffy Doll. Alright. Actually, he'll get best for 7. That is a lot. Ooh, my own Sarah Angel. Well, I'll have to play her anyway. So if I attack with the Pillarfield Ox, he just jumps in the way and I'll take 4 and nothing happens there. If I attack with the Avon Squire, at the moment it'll be a 4-4. They trade, then I can play my own 4-4. I like that. If not, he takes plenty of damage. I can still block with it. That seems fine. He's got a single blue or white up. He could unsummon his own guy or my guy. And then I have to decide what I want to do after combat. I assume they're not going to trade. Yep, we can take 4. Alright, well, I guess it's still true. I've still got him on the back foot despite his defense. So if I add more pressure to the board, that's good. Or I can Divination, make my land drop, and Harbor Serpent if he deals with these. What do I think is better? I think getting our land drops. We've already got a dominating position, so we'll go with the div. Cool. And there's an island for me. Alright. I could have moved the Ring of Thune again, but I like growing this guy. Because this turn they would have traded. That was his only chance. When I pump again, he's a 5-5, so he just comes in every turn. Ah, is this like the mirror match identical? Although he took the crappy 2-drop as opposed to the good one. Yep, I'll take 4 here. Cool. So now ours is bigger, biggest. If I attack with Avon Squire, do I cast this first? I don't know how much. We've got 7 mana this turn to play around with, so I could drop these 2. But the problem is I might be playing directly into a Planet Chaos, Planet Cleansing he has. He's got 1 card left, actually. Considering that, if I just drop the Harbor Serpent, I can race him. He'll be dead in, I don't know, very quickly. He'll be dead and very quickly. I think I want to attack with the Avon Squire first and see what he does there. He becomes a 5-5, so he's the biggest creature on the board. Again, they might have the unbalance. If they do, that's fine. Unsummon, I mean, not unbalance. Nope, so we just took it. Take 5, go to 9. If I play Harbor Serpent, next turn it takes for 5, 6, 7, 8. He's just about dead, but not exactly. Well, I guess I could move the ring over to the second Avon Squire and start building him big enough to attack past the Sarah Angel. The next turn attack with this as a 3-3, which can trade. No, that's not good. Harbor Serpent might end up just killing him. I don't know, he's got 1 card, he has 5 life, he's going to shuffle a Meerfolk back in. I think the Harbor Serpent is the best play here, because it just gives me a way to attack straight past Stuffy Doll, straight past the Sarah Angel, and if he wants to race, he's going to take heaps. Yeah. Goodo. Not only that, but we've got a 5-5 blocker here. That's really, really good. No, he shrunk down to 3-3 again. My mistake. Stupid Exalted. I thought he hadn't grown that quick. Right, so on our turn, we attack for 5, 6, 7, 8. If I block here, doesn't kill him. If I put both there, that's just stupid. Do I take the 4? We can't deal 7 out of nowhere. He's still on 5 though, I can't forget that. So 14, so bash 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 a lot with him. So what's our next turn's play? Well, if I let the Avon Squire die, then this attacks next turn as a 4. He'll still be bigger enough to bash through the air, and then Sarah Angel back up. Because I can't win next turn. I can't swing for enough. So I think, to protect my life total, to act as my own elixir, I'm sacrificing the Squire. Cool. Bam! Now it's big enough to trade. And we've got a Wolf Falcon, and we have a soldier. That's actually pretty good, because we can just bomb block. So now, how do we attack this turn? If we attack with just him, 5-5, they trade, that's fine. But we want to attack here as well, because that's 5 he definitely takes, forces into Elixir. So if we bash with both of them, these two will trade, and he takes 5. He loses his assault, so he wouldn't trade. And we maintain vigilance, and then we can also drop these things afterwards, like that. So we bash with both. I love how the little kid's toy is staring across the field at the lazy-eyed bovine. Brrr, Matrix. Beautiful. So he's gonna crack this. He's got one more turn at life. Yep, he shuffles the angel back in. So can we kill him next turn? I believe if we cast this, then most certainly we can. Then also the Wolf Falcon, and Ring Up Falcon. Alright, looks good. If he untaps and goes Planet Cleansing, we're at Pup River because we only have the 2-1. And he'll still have Stuffy Doll to just block it forever. But this way he's definitely dead next turn. No, good, got him. Alright, that's game 1.